Will Uhuru Kenyatta still support his deputy, William Ruto? That's a question I want you to digest and give me a simple answer. Now, we have seen the dramatic end of Uhuru Ruto tenure. So in this video, I want to give you the details of what really transpired between William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta, because the two of late are not seeing one another eye to eye. Now, before I go into the details, kindly, if you're watching the channel for the first time, please subscribe, share the video, like the video, or even comment the video. Now, in 2013, Uhuru and Ruto formed a coalition under URP for William Ruto and TNA for Uhuru Kenyatta. During that time, ICC cases or ICC cloud was hanging on their heads or their necks. The duo won the presidency with Uhuru as president, Ruto as deputy in 2013. And the two shared the government a half by a half. William Ruto appointed the cabinet a half, Uhuru Kenyatta appointed a half of the cabinet. So it means the two really acted as a co-president because they shared the government equally. So that Uhuru appoints a half of the cabinet, Ruto appoints a half of the cabinet. There is a allegation going on that in 2013 and 2017, William Ruto appointed CSS from Kalenjin, PSS from Kalenjin Nation, and even the chief administrative secretaries from Kalenjin. So that is something which is outside there, people are saying. While Uhuru, on the other hand, appointed cabinet secretaries, PSS and CAS from all parts of this country or all corners of this country, which begs the question, was Uhuru and Ruto sharing the government as co-president? That's a question you can answer yourself. Now, Ruto, on the other hand, appoints cabinet from Kalenjin. Of course, there is that story going on. But Uhuru Ruto government in 2013 to 2017 was marked by numerous scandal cases, corruption scandals, corruption after corruption. That is why between 2013 and 2017, that is when Kenya was almost to be auctioned, because these guys took a lot of mortgages from China without even a plan of how to repay. So that is when we had a lot of scandal, 2013, 2017. Let me give you some of the scandals. I know you remember. NYS1, NYS2, which a total of 1.9 billion was lost. Aurora and Gimare dams, you know how much, 63 billion lost. We have the Langata Road primary, around 0.77 hectares. Children were tear gassed. It was an unfortunate situation. Remember, Langata Road up to now still is not well settled, because Western Hotel sits on part of that land of Langata primary. Irregular procurement of the William Ruto flight to Western country, which cost around 100 million. I remember that. Again, we have Imperial Bank scandal, where around 34 billion was lost. We have the what you call the scandal of chicken gate scandal, where Kenya lost 50 billion. We have the GDC scandal, 100 million. We have the NSSF scandal, where Kenya lost 3 billion, and many more. Even the Kalana Kulal irrigation scheme, it was just here a white elephant. So I'm still building on what transpired between Uhuru and Ruto. Uhuru promised to support Ruto when he finishes his term in 2022. So you remember the famous Kumi Yake and Kumi ya Ruto. But that one is likely not to happen. In 2017, they won the election, but Supreme Court nullified the election. It nullified the election because ODM, or the NASA coalition, went to Supreme Court, petitioned, and those elections were nullified by the retired CJ Emeritus Kanani Maraka. NASA won the petition, but again, they did not participate in 2017 repeat election. They boycotted. So Uhuru was sworn in then, after that repeat election, as legitimate president of the Republic of Kenya, and William Ruto as a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Until then, things were really okay between William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. Although Murkomen revealed that even before the 2017 election, they have seen some brewing animosity between William Ruto and his deputy. No, Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy, sorry. So after that, after ODM or NASA boycotted the election, then Uhuru Kenyatta was sworn in. Then, because ODM or NASA was not satisfied, where they were really asking for secession, where they want to divide this country into two. And demonstration after demonstration was witnessed in Nairobi. I remember Didi Nyoro saying we will procure many tear gases, more tear gas, so that ODM supporters will eat those tear gases. It was unfortunate remarks by Didi Nyoro, but that was then. That was then. Now, after that election, ODM or NASA decided to swear Raila Amolo Odinga as the people's president. Remember, one man took upon himself to swear Raila Amolo Odinga as the people's president, and that man is none other than Miguna Miguna. And that is when Miguna troubles began. After that, Miguna was thought to have committed what we call treason. And if you commit treason, you can get life sentence, or if you are a citizen from another country, then you are deported to other country. That is when Miguna was deported to Canada. And then after that, in fact, the drama we witnessed when Miguna was saying he was not boarding. He was not boarding. The famous, he was not boarding, but he was sedated, taken to Germany, and then from Germany taken to Canada. And up to date, Miguna is still in Canada, or he is still in exile. I don't know what to think about that one, but that is what transpired before the bitter fallout between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. And then after that, March 9, 2018, we witnessed a handshake between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga at the footsteps or the stairs of Harambee House. And that is when now this problem or this animosity between William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta began. It began immediately handshake took place. So since then, Uhuru and Ruto were not seeing one another eye to eye. Even in fact, when they come to the same podium, it is just a protocol which is followed, but nothing more. Nothing more. So, what really transpired after that handshake? What really transpired after that handshake? So, what made Ruto and Uhuru to fall out are the following. What made Uhuru and Ruto to fall out or to part ways are the following. Number one, handshake. Remember, Uhuru promised Ruto that he will support him after finishing his 10 years, that he will support William Ruto this year. And if William Ruto should finish his 10 years, na ule mzee wa kitendawili aende retire. Remember that. Remember, handshake was opposed from the beginning by William Ruto, because William Ruto knew very well that this is a scheme to block him from contesting or clinching power this year. That's a fact. Number two, BBI, Building Bridges Initiative. When handshake took place, BBI was born. The child of handshake is actually what? BBI. William Ruto opposed, even at Bomas. He said, we must have a win-win situation in this country. We must have a win-win. So Ruto opposed PPI from the beginning to the end. But we are still waiting to see what the Supreme Court will say, because William Ruto won in the High Court, won again in the Appellate Court or the Court of Appeal. So let us wait and see what the Supreme Court will say. Number four, there is a claim that Ruto was to be assassinated. So these guys were suspecting one another. On the other hand, the people of William Ruto are saying President Uhuru Kenyatta is planning to assassinate William Ruto. The President Uhuru Kenyatta's side is also saying William Ruto was planning to assassinate President Uhuru Kenyatta. So there is that suspicion. They were not agreeing on anything. They suspected one another, and that is why they were bitter. Because William Ruto wants to assassinate Uhuru Kenyatta, and Uhuru Kenyatta wanted to assassinate William Ruto. Those are claims. It has not been proven. Number five, the impeachment, Uhuru Kenyatta impeachment. There is something going on. The people in the corridors of power, people are saying William Ruto wanted to impeach President Uhuru Kenyatta. That is why President Uhuru Kenyatta, because he has the intelligence, had to take a drastic measure. Call for Raila Amolo Odinga, shake hands so that they can be one, because William Ruto was planning to impeach him. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta have not forgiven William Ruto. That's why they are bitter rivals now. Number six is the insubordination by William Ruto. There is a day Uhuru Kenyatta said, I don't know, in the Kawangware or somewhere in Madare, that let us stop politicking, or let us stop highly campaigns. Let us focus on work, so that when the time of politics comes, we will all do politics. But William Ruto did not listen. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta is a bitter man, that this guy is insubordinating him. And please, if you look at the 48 laws of power, it stipulates clearly that your boss is always right. Number seven, 2022 politics or interest. William Ruto wants to be the president of the Republic of Kenya this year, and Uhuru Kenyatta is keen to block him So if you want to block him, then William Ruto is a Peter man, and that is why they cannot read on the same script. So another thing is 2022 political interest for William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. William Ruto want to succeed Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta want to block William Ruto. So that is one factor which makes these guys two bitterly hate one another. Number 8 is Ruto allies insults to Kenyatta family. Remember, there is nothing like a family. If you insult my family, then I will be very bitter with you. I will be angry with you so much. So family is important. So William Ruto allies like Sudi insulted the mother to Uhuru Kenyatta, Mama Ngina. That is why even last week, Nakuru High Court freed Oscar Sudi without any charges. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta is saying, if this guy cannot tame his foot soldiers or his allies, how can he insult him and again insult his family or his mother? So those are what transpired between William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. That is why they cannot see each other eye to eye. So if you're watching the channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, share the videos, and I want to thank the subscribers for supporting the channel so far. We are doing very well. 175 is a good number, but let us target 1,000 by April. Thank you very much and enjoy your day.